In this video, I will be providing my honest, unsponsored review of the Mockingbird 2.0 Single to Double Stroller. This is the first stroller I ever bought for my baby back in 2020, so I have truly put this to the test, and I'm excited to hopefully help you decide if this is the right solution for you. If you're new here, I'm Emily, I'm the stroller mom. I'm a mom of 3, and I provide honest, unsponsored reviews of strollers, car seats, and other baby gear. So be sure to like and subscribe, and if you do plan on purchasing the Mockingbird stroller after this review, please shop through my link. You get a free cup holder with purchase, and it helps support this channel. So as I said in my intro, this is the first stroller I ever bought for my baby in 2020, and they had just released the single to double version. So I've used the stroller more than any of my other strollers, and now they've released a new 2.0 version. So let's find out if this is the right stroller for you. So starting with price, this stroller retails for $450, and what you get for that is basically what you see here minus the parent organizer. I did buy that separately. So the stroller, the bumper bar, the reversible seat, and this is a modular stroller, which is awesome. So I think something a lot of parents like, and it would be considered a full-size stroller as well, right? So you're gonna get some of those really nice features like a good push, being able to do multiple different configurations, a larger basket, some of those things that are just really nice in a full-size stroller that you kind of start to compromise in as you get to like the lightweight travel strollers. Now, something I love about Mockingbird is it is a really good quality stroller at a very affordable price point. The other thing I love about Mockingbird is they let you try their strollers for 30 days and return it, no questions asked, which is so nice. They do have them in Target, but that ability to try it and see if you like it and return it is just so nice. They also have a really good warranty. This stroller, we actually, when we first got it, our canopy wouldn't stay open. We reached out to them. They had amazing customer service. They sent us a new canopy, and it was even better than before. They had actually just updated them, and that's something I love about Mockingbird is they're always working on making their products better, hence the 2.0 version, which we'll get to in just a minute. The other thing that I will say in regards to price is you get to customize your stroller. So you get to pick between brown and black leather, you get to pick the color of the canopy, and then they also have some black and white detailing, which I love because babies love high contrast colors of either these rain dots or the stripe pattern you see here. And like I said earlier, with my link, you do get a cup holder included, so be sure to check that out in the description. So I love this stroller as a single stroller, and pretty much everyone you meet who has the stroller with one child loves this stroller. The features, everything about it, you'll see as we kind of go through, starting from the top to the bottom. There's very few things I would change. So starting with the handlebar, they have a really nice leatherette handlebar, easily adjustable. It has a one-handed fold, which I'll show you in a minute. The seat is reclinable, so they have multiple different positions you can do. And I do like they have this little pocket back here for your phone. In regards to the canopy, they've updated it. It's newer than ever with the 2.0 version, and you can unzip, and it has this amazing mesh paneling here for added airflow. You can put that up or pull it down to keep the sun out of your baby's eyes. My main complaint on the canopy is that the peekaboo window is not necessarily the most helpful. So the thing I will say is you have this nice mesh paneling here that you can see your baby in when they're in all the positions, including the most upright position. But if you have this part closed, let's say for example your child doesn't want their visibility blocked, the peekaboo window is just in a really awkward spot. So I think it's because of how the mesh extension is. Like honestly, I don't know how they would fix it, but that is something that I just want to note because I don't love, like I just remember with my first baby not loving that I couldn't see her with the peekaboo window. I had to have the second panel open. But one way you can solve for that, which I don't actually, a lot of the strollers I reviewed don't have this option, is you can turn the seat towards your baby or towards you, which is so nice as a parent, and I think is a huge plus of this stroller being modular, so you can have it facing you. I'm gonna interrupt this video real quickly to ask you to please like and subscribe and shop through the links below because it helps us continue to make more videos for parents like you. Now, in regards to infant compatibility, this stroller is compatible with infant, and they have 3 great accessories that you can purchase additionally for that. The first one is gonna be an insert for the seat. If you wanna go minimal and take up the least amount of space, you can do that and then have it in the reclined position with that infant insert in there. I actually do not have that one because I love a bassinet. And if you follow me on social media, which go follow me on Instagram if you don't already, I'd love to get to know you. The bassinet for the Mockingbird is my favorite, and I'm just gonna show you right now. So I actually put the Mockingbird bassinet on my registry, and my aunt bought it for me, and I was thrilled. This thing is amazing. It is safe for sleep. It has this amazing black and white detailing on the inside. It has a nice peekaboo window. You can also get this like fold up here with mesh for added airflow. It has a nice little cover for winter weather here that you can take off, which I live in a warmer climate, so honestly I haven't used that a ton. But my favorite thing about this bassinet is you can take it anywhere, right? It can sit on the table on its own. So this is actually where it lives a lot of the winter for me with both, actually all of my babies, is it's just portable and a safe place to put your baby. So when I had one child, I would take this with me to go to friend's house, and as opposed to bringing pack and players, anything like that, I had a safe place to put my baby. And now that I have 3 children, both my second and now my third, I've used this a lot as a safe place to keep your baby. Yes, I'm talking a lot about the bassinet, but I'm telling you as a mom, I love this thing. And I hear from other parents all the time that they really like it too. So this is an option, 10 out of 10, recommend. So something I love about Mockingbird in general is you can purchase almost any infant car seat adapter for this stroller. So I have the Nuna, obviously, and it just pops in so easily. Well, I say that. There. And I love how like close your baby is to you. This is not the case on a lot of the smaller lightweight strollers. So that's a benefit of the full size. So it's nice. If you have an Uppa baby car seat, if you have a Klett car seat, if you have Maxi car seat, I mean, you pretty much name the car seat, Graco, Chico, they have it all. The car seat adapter is another option for you to use from birth. And while I'm here with this, I just want to show you one thing that I get asked all the time, and this might be a little niche, but if you have the Nuna car seat, the way to get it off of the adapter is actually to push these buttons on both sides right next to the handlebar. So there you go. Okay, let's jump back into it as a stroller. Okay, so once your baby's 6 months old and you don't have to use some of those newborn or infant accessories, you can use the seat. And the seat is actually really wonderful. So you can hold 50 pounds in the seat, 45 pounds in each seat when using it as a double. The seat back is as tall as the Uppa Baby Vista, so if you're considering that, the seat back for the child is the same. And it has now no rethread on the straps, which I love and is basically an essential and really nice, easy to use straps that they've upgraded and even made a little bit longer. The bumper bar is super easy to use. You can undo it and easily put your baby in, and you'll see when I use it as a double that I have the snack tray, which I also really like. Then something that's super unique to Mockingbird is in the adjustable footrest, which is really easy to use, you can actually unzip it and clean crumbs out from inside your stroller, which as you can see here, the stroller has been used. The stroller just in general is very easy to clean, although mine probably needs a really good cleaning. Something else I love about the seat is it does have memory buttons. So when I'm holding my baby, I can push on each side and then easily remove the seat. You don't have to push the buttons at the same time. Now, in regard to the basket, I have to show you this. It is one of the best features of this stroller. It can hold 25 pounds and is super spacious. There's no bars or anything blocking. Even my large diaper bag that I love for when I take my kids to the zoo or travel with, it fits so nicely in this basket, and there's room to share. I have actually gone grocery shopping with this stroller before and been able to load it up with a lot of groceries. So if you're someone who walks to places and then needs to take a lot of things back grocery shopping, or you live in a city that having a large basket is really nice, this stroller is a great option. Something that's also new and improved with the 2.0 version is the brake. It's now black. And as you can see on mine here, it is very dirty and the black was a good change. In regards to the wheels, this stroller is great as a single stroller. It is great push. It's just really nice. It's super easy. It can handle grass and rocks. I mean, is it an all-terrain stroller? Really, apart from joggers or air-filled tires, you're not gonna have that, but these ones are great. They never go flat, and it's just super easy to push and navigate. Okay, so the last thing I'll show you as a single stroller is how you can fold it. So the stroller, as you see here, weighs 27 pounds. So not the lightest, but also not the heaviest. And it can fold one-handed. So you just put that down. So it folds like that. And then with the 2.0 version, they have now updated the buckle system, so it's even easier to open. Just kind of pull it out there, and it's good. I often find that I just take the seat off when loading it into my car and then close it this way, because it is 27 pounds. It's still, like, it's a solid stroller, but with that you have really good quality, so that's nice. And then without the seat on, it stands really nicely on its own. And then to open it, you just pull the really nice new updated lever, pop it open, put your seat or whatever accessory you're using, and you are good to go. Okay, so let's talk about this stroller as a double, because while I love the stroller as a single, as you'll find, a lot of people's love for the stroller changes a little bit once it's used as a double, so let's look at that. Okay, so some of the positives of this stroller as a double is the adapters are super straightforward. It's 2 adapters and they both come, you get both of them for $145 with the second seat. So you upgrade your stroller to a double. Again, this is why people are considering between this and the Vista, because the Vista is so expensive and the adapters, they're getting better, but they've been not as straightforward. Mockingbird has just done that really well. So they include the 2 adapters in the $145 second seat kit, and then these strap on or click on. Let me just make sure I get them on the right spot. Super easily. And you can do so many different configurations. I think on their website they say like around 22. Let's talk about the stroller for twins real quick. You can do 2 seats and 2 car seats. However, if you do want to do bassinets, the bassinet only works in the upper position, which as a mom of 2 kids of varying ages, I actually really like that. It's a little tricky to get on, which I'll show you in a minute, but it is nice to have my newborn closer to me. Let's look at it as a double with the seats though. Okay, so this is the Mockingbird as a double stroller. The first thing I'm going to point out is it's long. Do you see how long this stroller is? I have been in stores and I have hit people because the turn radius on this thing is extended. Like, it is just a little bit tricky to navigate. The other downside of this stroller and how long it is, and this is true not just with the Mockingbird, but with most of these stacked or tandem double strollers, is going down curves. If you don't hit it like perfectly straight on, the stroller will tilt. And it's sketchy. Like, I will still, it's like permanently ingrained in my brain of being at the park on 4th of July and having a 3-month-old and like the stroller like almost tilting as my husband went down a curb. So it was our first experience as that, because we hadn't used the stroller a bunch at that point. It can be a lot. So that's one thing to keep in mind. That's not Mockingbird specific, right? That's just these tandem long, kind of the way the frames are double strollers. And so that's something to keep in mind, why you're seeing a lot of parents kind of go to the side-by-side, because you don't have that issue. The other thing I will say with this as a double stroller is it does hurt my wrist in pushing. So is it the worst push in the world? No. Is it the best push? No. Like, that is the one downside of this stroller kind of being multiple things. I think the stroller is in its prime as a single stroller, and then as a double, you just start to compromise in things like push, it being really long. And this stroller is heavy. It's 35 pounds as a double stroller. Now you can fold it with both seats on it, which is a super cool feature of the Mockingbird stroller. But again, I'm not going to be lifting this thing into my car. I mean, do you see? Like, that's big. It's just a really... But this is just the single to double tandem modular configurations in general. I'm not saying it's Mockingbird. Sure, the Vista's a little bit better, but it's also, woo, way more money. So I think that's just something you have to ask yourself. Okay, so I set this stroller up as a double with the car seat. Something I love about this stroller in this configuration is the baby is really close to me, which is really nice. However, they will say online, if you want a better push, you're gonna put your heavier child on top. But again, I just don't love having my baby further than me, so I'm like willing to compromise on the push. Let me show you the bassinet, because it is a little tricky to get the bassinet in, but it does do it. Okay, so now I have the setup as I would back when I went from 1 to 2 kids. I would use the bassinet because it's my favorite. First off, you cannot use it. I think their parent organizer, I have like a skip hop one because I wanted the gold back in 2020. But the parent organizer does not work with the bassinet. So you gotta take that off. The bassinet kind of has to like stretch the frame, and you'll see it won't work with the seat set up. So it does go, and you'll see it like on the Mockingbird website. I think their actually preferred way of setting it up is this way, but what toddler wants to face in and look at a bassinet? And then you can do this. So it kind of like spaces these out a little bit. But then you can, as you can see here, it just pushes on the bassinet a little bit, have the seat in the forward position. And that's how most people are gonna wanna use their stroller. Like, this is what logically makes sense for me as a mom, is to have my newborn really close to me, my toddler looking out, and it's okay. I will say the push doesn't really start to get bad until you have heavier children, right? So like that newborn stage, you're gonna be fine. So in conclusion, this stroller is an excellent single stroller. It could be a great option for twins, but as a double stroller with 2 kids of varying ages, it's not gonna be the best double stroller in the world. So just something to evaluate. I wanna give you honest reviews so you can evaluate if this is the right option for you. And if it's not, be sure to check out my other videos. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and like this video and comment below if you have any other questions about the Mockingbird 2.0 single to double stroller. Thanks for watching.